Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Cork Model Farms here. So in today's video, this is the 2025 version of the Ballygarvan summer show. So I did a video of the Ballygarvan show last year as well, so this is just the 2025 version. Pretty much the same as last year, but here it is. Also sorry if my voice is a bit kind of hoarse. I'm actually quite sick at the moment, so that's why I haven't been uploading. I've just been very sick, so I haven't had time to upload. And also school has began now. I'm taking a bit of time off school, but school is beginning now, so there might be a bit of shift in uploads. So here was just some sheep at the Sheep Shepherd YouTube channel from Kerry. I know if some of you guys know him, he's a famous enough YouTuber. And then this was the Carrigaline Men's Shed. If you want to read that, you can. And they were just showing off some of their stuff, as you can see. Nice old Massey there. And there's the collection, just little kind of history behind them, so you can read them if you want. And then here's some old machines from ages ago, and yeah, they were very cool. An old Fordson over there as well. There it is again, and then you could read that if you want. Just a lot of old stuff, really. A lot of old vintage. There they are working this again. So this is all men's shed stuff. Very interesting stuff. Sorry. And there they are again. They've got a kind of a collection of like awards, I think, over there. And then this was a cool coon feeder. The new enough looking one. Single hog. It's a small enough one. Nice yoke profile. And then here's the collection, the international, with the small little small muck spreader. And then over here is the little Vicon fertilizer spreader on the little Ford. And then the old Massey, the 135, lovely yoke. Then the big TM125 New Holland, the Ford Super Dexter, the David Brown, and then over here it was the Fiat Agri from that was in last year's video as well, if you remember. Just if you can't, just go back and watch it if you haven't seen it. And then there's the David Brown 990. And the old Ford again, with a kind of a Ford 7610 pulling it along. And a few more over here. Bit of an old rusty David Brown 885. And just two very well looked after David Brown Ford. And then there were a few old cars around here as well. This lovely Mercedes, I really like that. And old Volvo and an old Volkswagen. And then this was the poultry section, so here was just a selection of chickens and ducks. They were showing off eggs and stuff as well. But very nice chickens. Very well looked after. And then there was a few chicks there as well. And then here are the ducks. And there was their eggs, so you can see, and there was a few geese and everything there. And a few more of the chickens. I think there were a few like doves and quails there as well. And then here are the sheep, so a few Suffolks and a few Border Leicesters. And then these were more Suffolks and Leicesters. And then I think these were Blue Domains, which are a French breed actually. And then more Suffolks, there's lots of Suffolks, and another Leicester. And a few more Suffolks. And a few, I think these were Texels, or Charolais sheep, I wasn't really sure. And then nice Ayrshire cow. And a nice Frisian. And another nice Frisian. Nice selection there. And an old Jersey as well. And then there were a few Shorthorns over here. And a few Herefords and Limousines, the beef cattle. And they were just showing them off here. Parading around. They were just judging them at this point. I didn't really see much of that. And then there were a few geese over here. I know they started hissing, so we kind of left. Because I'm not the biggest fan of geese, so they kind of scare me a small bit. I don't really like them. And then a few more sheep over here, and goats, and there was a little lamb in here. He was asleep. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the late upload schedule and just everything. It's been a bit of a mess. And sorry about my voice and stuff, and I'm just a bit tired and sick, so try my best. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.